Hey guys, and on today's episode of Influencer Secrets, we are talking about pod groups and why they're dumb. Hey guys, welcome to the first show of 2018, and I thought we'd talk about pod groups today. And they can be called engagement groups or DM groups or whatever, but they're all the same exact thing. Before we get into that, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and make sure you like the video. Hopefully you watch the video, and make sure you comment below telling me what your thoughts are and what I can teach you next. So let's talk about these things, pod groups. If you're sort of in the know on Instagram, you know that they are these groups that sort of fake engagement a little bit. So pretty much the way they work is a bunch of accounts gets into a DM group. Say you're a bunch of food accounts, you're all in this group together. So 20 of you are in this DM group, and the deal is when you post a photo, you post it into the group, and everyone in the group agrees that they will also comment and like your post. And so the idea of it is to get extra traction on your posts and sort of trick Instagram's algorithm. And on some levels, it's true. I mean, the Instagram's algorithm is very, 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 very confusing. But at the end of the day, they want to know how well your post is doing against everyone else's. So a lot of what they use is the first 10 minutes of it and how much engagement that post is getting. So the better your engagement is the first 10 minutes, yeah, odds are the better your post is going to be. Here's the thing that most of these pod groups are missing. One, they don't really work. I think, listen, I'll study these posts, I'll look at everyone's posts, and I don't think it truly drives the algorithm. I think that it certainly adds comments, but when there's such a huge disparity between comments and likes, Instagram notices that. So say you're in 3 different DM groups, and you post, and each group has 20 people in it. So you post your photo, you post to the 3 DM groups, and within 10 minutes you have 60 comments, but you also have 60 likes. And for Instagram's algorithm, that doesn't really make sense. So it's not really gonna help you, honestly, in terms of trying to trick the algorithm. I think the other thing you have to look at is the algorithm also prioritizes bigger accounts, and that algorithm could truly drive the post. This is the best example I can give you. On my personal account, I put up a photo of this Drake t-shirt that I was wearing. I was sort of making fun of it a little bit. We had to wait online, blah, blah, it's a whole story. So my personal account that at the time had, a couple thousand followers on it. Put up the shirt, tagged Drake, said whatever. Drake actually likes the photo. So what that told Instagram was, whoa, here's this huge account of millions and millions and millions and millions of people following him, liking this photo. So many more people are gonna like that photo. And the post exploded. It was liked and commented on for weeks, like truly, truly, truly drove the algorithm. So getting back to why the pods don't really work is, I have to go back to what's the point? What's the point of these things? Is it just to get extra comments? And if it is, that's great. Everyone always makes fun of me because I comment on Brunch Boys posts on my personal account because yes, truly every extra comment helps. But if it's to really drive the algorithm, like I said, it's not working. And you have to go back to, why do you want comments? So the idea is that, if you're an influencer, well, the more comments, the more engagement, the bigger my account will grow, the more opportunities I'll have, the more that people want to work with me. But the problem is that, everyone's sort of hip to these things. If you talk to any brands, if you look at any brands, they see the same things that I do. They'll see the post and look at it and like, okay, well, after an hour, it has 100 comments, which is amazing, and a couple hundred likes. And they'll know the engagement isn't real. Now, it's not bots, but it's not truly people on Instagram liking and engaging with this photo. It's just these DM groups and pod groups, and everybody knows that. So if the idea is to work with brands, they'll look at it and they'll be like, we don't want to work with this person. We want true engagement, And I think that you're doing yourself a disservice. And the other part of it is just people are in multiple DM groups. Say they're in 5 groups, so within, 10 minutes of 100 comments, and they'll think, wow, this is amazing. But I don't know, think about the work it takes to comment back on all those other 100 posts every time someone posts. You're thinking people post 3 times a day. you know, spending all this time doing 300 comments across the board, and you know, I get asked to be in DM groups a lot. Someone will DM me and be like, hey, come into our DM group and really help with engagement. And my response is, I don't want to be a total asshole here, but my response is always, you know what, I'd rather take the time to work on my content, and the better my content, the better it'll engage. And that's truly the whole point of this, isn't it? You know, why waste time being in these groups? It's not really doing anything for you. Worry about the content. I can't stress that enough. And you know, that's sort of like something I'll talk about across all these videos, but content first. So at the end of the day, my thoughts on pod groups are, they're very, very, very stupid. All right, so what do you guys think? You agree, disagree? Am I completely wrong? Am I completely right? Comment below and tell me, and you know, make sure you, again, subscribe, like the video, share it across all social platforms, and come back for more next time.